He's in his own home, so he doesn't need any more from government. That's how it should go. And I don't think this should be a problem for anybody.
Very well. But let's move on. I want us to look at the specifics. I want us to look at the specifics. Then perhaps we'll get because people are raising issues. Yes. I have looked at the, if you like, is it the distributions? Yes. Across board. Yeah. Now, for Attorney General position, yeah, there's of course Mrs. Gloria Ekufu and then 2 deputies. Yeah. Now, given that there's going to be an office of a special prosecutor, yeah, wouldn't some aspects of the AG's work be hived off to that? I mean, that's what we've been made to understand. So the office of the special prosecutor is going to take on some aspects of the AG's work. Mm-hmm. Clearly, that would have, I mean, ordinarily would have expected that. Then we should see lesser numbers in terms of appointments there. So why 2 deputies, for instance, briefly, and then I come to Professor.
Thankfully, the president has been Attorney General before, and I remember talking to a deputy Attorney General in the immediate past administration, who was always telling me that the load is so much. The load is so much. And the office of the special prosecutor is going to take some of that load off. No. Why? I wanted to know why he thought the load was too much. In his case, he was representing the government more or less in court, civil cases against government. Some of them arbitration outside. So obviously you have Director of Public Prosecutions who do the prosecution aspect, and then you have also the civil side, head of that side, who will also be doing that. But whether we like it or not, in our situation and circumstances, the public servant doesn't report to the president. He's the politician, the minister he has put there, who reports to the president. So sometimes, whether we like it or not, we get involved for us to be able to brief the president well. So we would have said that if it's suit against Ghana, why don't you send your heads to go? But the minister leads it. If he's not able to go, the deputy represents him. Because there are some things that you would have to then consult directly with the president for it to bind the nation. You can't say that the public servant should go and then go and take or make commitments.
But if the public servant is going with the necessary powers given them.
Which powers?
They can
Which powers? The president deals directly with the politician, not the public servant. Which powers? I mean, if for instance, I lead the national team, the Black Stars, there's a problem as to even decisions which should be taken. If I make a call, I pick a call direct to the president. If the president gives me that direction, I'm okay. But that's just small part of it.
Right.
I'm saying that if you say that 2 deputy attorney generals, because you are thinking of creating office of public prosecution, so it's too much. I don't like.
And again, within the context of us having to,
because the special
having to practice some austerity, given the dire situation we find ourselves, and this consistently has been repeated. Even the Honorable Minister for Information repeated it.
No, that's what I'm saying, that right from the beginning, what I said was that people are complaining about the size, but we should also interrogate the cost. And I gave
which we are yet to know. But Honorable,
and I gave mine as an example.
Very well.
There's no way I'm going to earn double salary. There's no way I'm going to stay in government bungalow. There's no way I'm going to get even double ex-gratia.
Very well. I'll move on to Prof at this point.
But no, the last point is that he was talking about majority minority, in the sense that if you pick, the Constitution says every government has picked majority from Parliament. So what's the difference? It's the proportion. It's the proportion. If you want to appoint 80 ministers, and it's 39-41, you've still satisfied it. But you have to pay those 39 more. Those 39 will have to earn more, because for the MPs, they already have the basis, and you add on. So if another comes and says that 20 non-MPs, 60 MPs, the cost is less.
Very well.
So the proportion is very important.
Okay, that's fine. Let me move to Professor Jidonu here. Prof, this is back and forth about a minister who is an MP would not necessarily take as much as he would if he went an MP and all of that.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, certainly. I totally agree with him. I intentionally put out that figure for a purpose. That if you take the high end, that all the ministers were not earning another money before.
Yes.
They were all supposed to be paid from scratch.
Yes.
15,000 per month times 12 times 4 years. It will cost us 79 million. 80 million, throw some fuel on it, make 100 million. Not a lot of money. I really want to move the debate from that this is just about money. It's not. It's not at all. The ministers can all say that, okay, you know what? We don't want that money. We work for free. But they may still not deliver. They may still not be delivered. So the issue of the money is, for me, is a little bit of a diversion. You see, every leader at any stage of his or her work need to make 3 judgment calls. The first one